This legendary Parisian department store will at last reopen its doors after 15 years of restoration. Join us in an exclusive sneak peek and discover everything La Samaritaine will have to offer. Welcome to La Gazette, your source for fashion, beauty and Parisian lifestyle on YouTube. No olvides que tenemos subtítulos en español. Et nous avons des sous-titres en français. In the heart of Paris, next to the Pont Neuf, and right at the quay of the Seine River, La Samaritaine first opened its doors in 1870. Its success required an expansion, and the Art Nouveau building was added to the structure in 1910. Its Art Deco structure was the work of Henri Sauvage. In 2005, the store had to close its doors for security reasons. A restoration was in order. The LVMH group had acquired the Parisian store and undertook an ambitious renovation project, which included adding a building on the Rue de Rivoli side and a Cheval Blanc hotel. After having to push back the opening date due to the pandemic, the 20,000 square meter store will at last open its door this Wednesday, June 23rd. Guys, we are about to discover La Samaritaine before everyone else. It's a legendary Parisian shop and it will open on the 23rd of June. So if you're in Paris, don't hesitate to come. Don't worry, we'll give you a tour before it opens so you know where to go when you're here. Let's go! We start our tour by going from the entrance in Rue de la Monnaie down to the basement, which holds the beauty department. Designed by famed French architect Hubert de Malherbe, the 3,400 square meter beauty department is the largest in Europe. It goes all the way from the Rivoli to the Pont Neuf building, and it features this amazing light well designed by the Japanese agency Sana, who were in charge of the Rivoli building renovation. The metallic details recall the structure of ladies' crinolines, and the mosaics in the floor are inspired by the section of the department: perfume, makeup, or skincare. Clean beauty is given a special place in this department. The Maison du Parfum offers rare bottles of perfume that can go from 3 to 300,000 euros. Sprinkled all around the store, we find different gourmand spots. For example, between these Art Nouveau columns, we find famous patisserie d'Aloyau. At the skincare section, we find some interesting brands arriving from Asia in exclusivity at La Samaritaine, like the Japanese SK2 and Clé de Peau, or the Korean Suwasu. Elena Rubinstein, the legendary brand, will also make its comeback here. The store has as well a mineral beauty studio, which offers mani, pedi, and hair salon services, all with clean and mineral-based products. The final touch of the department are, of course, hair accessories. Now let's climb up to the first floor of the store to discover women's fashion. Contrary to tradition in retail, the store proposes a mix-and-match offer. This means luxury brands are no longer isolated from niche designers, but these are all over the department, and you can also find different types of products next to clothes, for example, books. As we walk towards the Rue Rivoli building, we leave behind ultra-luxury for smaller designer brands of both clothes and jewelry. We cross a bridge, and now we're in the Rivoli building. This side is much more dynamic and flexible. Our lovely guide described it as a playground where anything can happen, like this Perrotin store, for example, where you can find objects of art and design. Fashion is a lot more urban and gender fluid here, and there's also an outdoor section. Shinzo, the Parisian reference when it comes to sneakers, has a special section here. It's worth noting that all the employees are from La Samaritaine and not each individual brand, which means a single person can assist you throughout the store and will advise you based on your needs and with knowledge of all the brands they carry. We climb up to the jewelry and watches floor, which, besides the most important international brands, has smaller brands and seasonal exclusivities, such as Breguet. Up a couple of floors, and we're at the shoe paradise floor. Here again, big-name fashion brands are mixed with displays of niche, more alternative brands, which of course reflect the way people actually dress by mixing and matching brands. You can also find Parisian favorites, such as Carrel and Repetto. Finally, we climb all the way to the top and we have a breathtaking view of the iconic Peacock's fresco that surrounds the glass ceiling of the Pont Neuf building. The restaurant Voyage surrounds the theater-like banisters and offers dining, a bar, and a lounge area all in one. We were already here during the Louis Vuitton Spring-Summer 2021 fashion show, but if you remember, everything around the banisters was covered in green screens. You can refresh your memory with our video right here. The time of our tour sadly comes to a close and we head back out towards the Pont Neuf. That's it for our sneak peek into La Samaritaine. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and of course visit La Samaritaine next time you're in Paris. If you're here, don't forget you can come from June 23rd and enjoy all the amazing spaces I showed you, and I'm sure you will discover more things that I didn't even have the time to see. See you next time, guys!